get ready to journey back to the Lost Ruins of Arnak. This is our review of the Expedition Leaders expansion.
The Lost Ruins of Arnak Expedition Leaders is an expansion that adds new game elements as well as characters with asymmetric powers, and I really like the addition.
This expansion adds a whole lot of cool stuff that I really loved, and we'll tell you a whole lot more after a quick how to play. This expansion offers new temples to explore, items and artifacts to collect, and most importantly, it offers players 6 leaders to choose from as their character.
The leaders to choose from are the Captain, the Falconer, the Baroness, the Professor, the Explorer, and the Mystic.
For the most part, the rules are the same as the base game. However, the leaders offer new starting cards and unique abilities that can be used throughout the game. Lost Ruins of Arnak has been one of our favorite games since we first played it last year. Everything from the mechanics, to the beautiful artwork, to the funness factor while you're playing, you get to be Indiana Jones. Loved everything about it. The expansion just adds more of that. You get new items, new artifacts, new campsites, new guardians, and especially you get leaders with unique powers.
I think that's probably the best thing that I like about this, because asymmetric powers, not only are you unique from everyone else, but the game designers, they had to balance it. So when you see this person able to do this, but that person can do that, I don't automatically think, oh, that's not fair. I just think, oh, you know what? I'm probably good in my own way. Let me just see how this goes.
I think for the most part, it's pretty fair and balanced. I will say that the Mystic is very difficult, so much so that when I was learning the game or preparing the game to play with everybody and we were organizing, okay, we're gonna play with this character, do all this, I was like, no one's gonna play with the Mystic. I was like, no one's gonna have fun with it, no one's gonna like it, it's too difficult, doesn't always make it a fun game, so we're not gonna play with it. So, but other than that, the other 5, I feel are really closely balanced and pretty even. So no matter who has which one, like Lee said, you don't feel like, oh man, I wish I had that one. You're like, I have my own little special ability. Let me see how that takes me.
And one thing I'll say is the powers are each unique too. It's not like 2 characters share one that's like slightly different. They're all unique and very fun to play. Except the Mystic. I haven't played that yet, so I can't really say.
Going along with that, how each character is different, they're all kind of geared towards each of the different mechanics that Lost Ruins of Arnak offers. So you have the Professor, whose main goal is you're going to collect a lot of artifacts, which will get you a lot of cards. You have the Captain, who gives you another worker, so the worker placement mechanic of the game, he gets a bonus in that realm. Then you have the Baroness, who collects items, and she gets money, so that kind of goes after the items element of the game.
So along with the leaders, there's also other game elements like the research track. This is double-sided, so each side has something different as you progress up the research track, so that adds a little bit more variety and replayability to the game.
One of my favorite new elements that's not one of the leaders is the Red Moon Staff. And this is something that I feel like they added in the expansion, but they probably should have put in the base game. And even if you don't have the expansion, it should be a house rule for the base game. So with the Red Moon Staff, when you put it in, you remove 2 cards from either side. So you're actually replenishing the items as well as replenishing the artifacts. So you're cycling through a few more items as you're going through. And I really like that mechanic, because that is one thing I felt in the base game, whereas the items, if we didn't pick the items, we really weren't cycling through it. Whereas this way helps you cycle through it a little bit more. So I really like the addition of the Red Moon Staff.
Yeah, it gives you the urgency, because with the blue one, it was only 1 card each side. So you could be like, oh, hurry up and get through. Whereas like with 2 now, you could be like, oh, I got to get that this round or it's going to be gone. So overall, for the Expedition Leaders expansion, I'm going to give everything top marks. The new leaders with asymmetric powers, the new game elements. I think my score is going to raise up to a 9 now. I think before I gave it an 8. Yeah, something like that.
Overall, I love this game. I still love this game. This expansion adds a lot of new stuff. The thing that I really like is the Red Moon Staff. The asymmetric powers of the leaders are fun. However, I'm not such a big fan of that as Lee is. Base game or this game, kind of the same to me. So I'm going to keep it at the same level that I was at, which is still a 9. So I really like this game.
And Teresa gives it a 10.
And Juliana still didn't like it, so she continues to give this game a 3, which is what she gave the base game.
Wah, wah.
And that was our review of the Lost Ruins of Arnak expansion, Expedition Leaders.
What'd you think? Are you ready to take on your new role and go through the Lost Ruins of Arnak? Let us know in the comments below.
And if you're enjoying our content, please like this video and subscribe to our channel.
Until next time, I'm Lee.
And I'm Kenny. Now go party like a board gamer.